Alright, this is Andrew bringing you another Keyforge deck reveal. This one is just kind of a fun quick update. I went to my first Season 2 event yesterday and managed to get this sweet Sanctum mat, tuck box with a Sequus and Bulwark there, the Bulwark chain tracker card, which is pretty cool, and a deck for being in the top half. The mat was, I had to win for that. It was pretty tight at the end. Played my Martian Gen key abduction deck because I haven't used that to win that type of event up until this point. We'll probably not bring it to another one of that level anyway. Although the last few games were pretty close, so I didn't feel bad about it, but people don't like when the Martian Gen goes off. Alright, so this is a Coda deck. It is going to be Buck Drop of the War Goblin's Hamlet. It has Brobnar, Shadows, and Untamed. I really like to see Brobnar and Untamed together. Not Untamed, but Sanctum. I really like to see Brobnar and Sanctum together because they often have some sweet combos, and the Shadows is going to give us hopefully some good steel and combo work there. So, but we'll have to see what we get. I'd love to see some cool stuff with like maybe some of the Shadows fight to steal creatures and Gauntlet of Command or Relentless Assault, things like that. So we'll see if we get that, but that's a little bit of what I'm hoping for. Alright, start with Brobnar. Oh, cool, we already have Follow the Leader. That's a great card, especially with Sanctum. When we play it for the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature may fight. Cool. And Relentless Assault. When you play it, you ready and fight with up to 3 different friendly creatures, one at a time. That's great. I'm really happy to see that. Tremor. Very good soft creature control. When you play it, you stun a creature and each of its neighbors. And a Gauntlet of Command, an artifact that can exhaust to ready and fight with a friendly creature. Now, I hope we start seeing some creatures soon, but I'm forgetting this is Coda, so we got all our actions early. We're into artifact territory now, and after that we're going to get creatures. Ooh, a Screech Bomb. That's good amber control in Brobnar. I'm expecting to get some in the other houses as well, but don't mind having it in Brobnar. Now, it's worth pointing out, we're through the actions here now. I noticed there's no, like, Amber Generation actions, so we didn't get, like, a War Song or a Loot the Bodies. That's okay, but just worth noting. Valder is a 6-power giant who deals 2 extra damage while attacking an enemy creature on the flank. We're 6 cards in, and we're on our creatures. That's good news. We've got a Bumpsy, 5 power. When you play it, your opponent loses 1. More Amber control in Brobnar. A Ganger Chieftain. When you play it, it's a 5 power giant, and when you play it, you can ready and fight with a neighboring creature. 2 of those. That's good. This is going to be like fast getting stuff done. I like that. A Headhunter, 5 power giant that after fighting gains you an Amber. Oh, a King of the Crag. This makes us a very good anti-Brobnar deck because King of the Crag is a 7-power giant who gives each enemy Brobnar creature -2 power. That's strong. That makes, this kind of thing makes like a Ganger Chieftain Drummerknot combo from AOA very sad. And then we're into upgrade territory now. This is our last Brobnar card. Phoenix Heart is an upgrade that gives the creature destroyed. Return this creature to its owner's hand and deal 3 damage to each creature in play. And I'd be very happy to put this on really any of these. King of the Crag, Valder, I wouldn't mind just having out because they're big. Bumpsy and Ganger Chieftains have great play effects, and Headhunter has a great fight effect. So none of those are ones that I would mind getting to drop back out on the board. Great stuff. Okay, cool. And there might be some good stuff in Sanctum or Shadows too. Alright, into Sanctum we have Blinding Light, more great stun. It's an action with a bonus Amber, and when you play it, you choose a house and you stun each creature of that house. Now notice, this is the first card we've seen that has an Amber Pip, so that's a little concerning. We got 2 blinding lights, that's great. Honorable Claim is a rare action. It gives you a bonus amber, and each friendly knight creature captures 1 amber. That is pretty cool. Now, we didn't get any knights in Brobnar, and well, unless we get a Maverick, we won't get any in Shadows. So we're just limited to our next 9 Sanctum cards in terms of how many knights we could get, but it's still a great card. The Harder They Come is an action that when you play it, purges a creature with power 5 or higher. This is a nice option to have. I think we have pretty decent board control to where we probably don't need this, but it's not bad. We have a Champion Anafiel. This is a knight and spirit. It's a 6 power with 1 armor, and it has taunt. It's good for protecting our little guys. I haven't seen anything so far that I feel like I need to protect, but probably when we get to Shadows, we'll have a little more of that. And we have another Anafiel. Ooh, Grey Monk. This is really good with such a fighty deck. It's 3 power, it's a human priest, and each friendly creature gets +1 armor. So Grey Monk itself gets an armor, and every other creature on the board gets an extra armor. This is very good. This I would want to protect with an Anafiel. And this is hard to get rid of with direct damage as well, right? Because it's 3 power, 1 armor, so you have to deal significant direct damage to finish it off. Protectrix is a 5 power knight spirit that after it reaps lets you fully heal a creature, and if you do, that creature cannot be dealt damage for the remainder of the turn. Worth noting, you have to actually have healed damage from the creature for that second part to take effect because of the if you do clause. Raiding Knight is a 4 power human knight with 2 armor that on play captures an amber. That and Honorable Claim are the only amber control I've seen so far in Sanctum, although we have 4 knights, so the Honorable Claim is getting good work, I think. And another one, Sergeant Zakiel is a 4 power human knight with 1 armor, and when you play Sergeant Zakiel, you can ready and fight with a neighboring creature. Very similar to Ganger, well, really the same effect as Ganger Chieftain. Yeah, great. Don't mind seeing more of that here. That seems to be what this deck wants to do. If I can like a moon cursor and a couple of Dodgers, Umbras, something like that in Shadows, I'll be extremely happy because that would fit well with this deck. Another Sergeant Zakiel, that's great. That's like 6 knights now for Honorable Claim, that's good. Another one, wow, 3 Sergeant Zakiels. Wow, this deck is like fight. That's awesome. Okay, alright, into Shadows territory. We start off with Booby Trap. It's an action with a bonus amber. When you play it, you deal 4 damage to a creature that is not on a flank with 2 splash. Key of Darkness, okay, interesting. When you play it, you forge a key at +6 the current cost, but if your opponent has no amber, it's just +2. I usually am not happy to see this, but it can occasionally be okay. I'm really interested because this means we're already to rare action territory, which means we're probably going to get into creatures very soon. That's interesting. Is that? Oh no, I'm just mixing up how things are done. Never mind. We have Miasma, which is good here. It's an action with a bonus amber, and your opponent skips their forge a key step on their next turn. We got 2 of those. Not sad to see that. 2 is a good number for that. Poison Wave is an action with a bonus amber that deals 2 damage to each creature. Interesting, if we have like the Grey Monk on the board, we're going to be hurting our opponent most likely a lot more than we're hurting ourselves. Relentless Whispers is an action with a bonus amber. Well, we really weren't done with the actions. I was completely wrong about that. Gives us a bonus amber. We deal 2 damage to a creature, and if this damage destroys that creature, we steal 1. This is a great effect. Really good for dealing with small pesky creatures. Interestingly, we don't have many of our own that this is likely to work on. Seeker Needle is an artifact that exhausts to deal a damage to a creature, and if that damage destroys the creature, you gain an amber. Then we have Mace's Asp. This is great for fighting. It's a 3 power beast with skirmish and poison. So it fights, it kills the other thing, and doesn't take any damage itself. That's really good. We have a Silvertooth, 2 power elf thief who enters play ready. That's okay. Get a reap out of it. Smiling Ruth, that's interesting. 1 power elf thief with elusive. And when Smiling Ruth reaps, if you forged a key this turn, take control of an enemy flank creature. Interesting, very situational. Yeah, I don't love it in this deck, but it's a fun card if it can work. And then we have an Umbra, which I was hoping for, 2 power, skirmish, and fight, steal 1. And lastly, a Dusk Runner. Love to have this on the Smiling Ruth. It's an upgrade that gives the creature it's attached to reap, steal 1. So all in all, the Shadows here is a little bit of a letdown given what I was hoping for from the other houses. The Umbra and the Mesa Sasp are good. The Silvertooth and the Smiling Ruth are okay. The Dusk Runner is nice, but have to figure out how to use it effectively. The Relentless Whispers is good. That's really the only steal we have going on. Other than that, we're depending more on Sanctum and Brobnar for Amber control. But good options there. So, and probably some good Amber generation, not in the printed Amber on the cards so much, but on the ability to just wipe the board and then reap a bunch. Alright, well, thanks. I hope you enjoyed watching this deck reveal as much as I enjoyed doing it, and that you'll get out and forge some keys.